Here's part 2 of how to retire early. The FIRE movement explained. Imagine retiring at 35 or 40 instead of 65. Imagine waking up every morning with complete freedom to do whatever you want. That's the dream behind the FIRE movement. And today, I'm going to break down exactly how it works and how you can start building your path to early retirement. First, what exactly is FIRE? FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. It's a lifestyle and financial movement focused on extreme savings, smart investing, and strategic living to achieve financial freedom decades before traditional retirement age. But FIRE isn't just about quitting your job. It's about gaining the freedom to work on your own terms, or not work at all if you choose. There are two main parts to FIRE. First is financial independence. This means having enough wealth built up that you no longer need to earn an active income to cover your living expenses. Your investments do the work for you. Second is retiring early, which simply means reaching that financial independence target sooner than the average person. Now, let's talk about how people actually achieve FIRE. It all comes down to saving aggressively, spending intentionally, investing wisely, and staying consistent over time. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Drastically increase your savings rate. While the average person saves maybe 10% of their income, FIRE followers often aim to save 50, 60, even 70% of what they earn. This doesn't happen by accident. It requires cutting unnecessary expenses, optimizing every part of your budget, and funneling all the extra into investments. Step 2. Keep your lifestyle lean. FIRE enthusiasts know that every dollar not spent is a dollar that brings you closer to freedom. That means living well below your means, even as your income grows. Instead of upgrading to a bigger house or a flashier car after a raise, you bank the difference. Over time, these choices add up to massive financial power. Step 3. Invest your savings. Saving money isn't enough because inflation erodes the value of cash over time. You have to put your money to work. Most FIRE followers invest heavily in low-cost index funds, real estate, and sometimes small businesses. The idea is to build a portfolio that grows reliably over time and generates passive income. Step 4. Calculate your FIRE number. Your FIRE number is how much money you need invested to safely retire. A common rule of thumb is the 4% rule. It suggests that if you withdraw 4% of your investment portfolio per year, your money should last indefinitely. To find your FIRE number, simply multiply your annual expenses by 25. For example, if you need $40,000 a year to live comfortably, you would need a portfolio worth $1 million. Step 5. Stay consistent and patient. Achieving FIRE isn't quick. It can take 10 to 20 years depending on your savings rate and investment returns. But the discipline, sacrifices, and focus are worth it. Every smart decision brings you closer to freedom. Now, let's talk about the different types of FIRE. Not everyone pursuing early retirement follows the same path. There's lean FIRE, which means retiring with a very modest lifestyle and minimal expenses. This is great for people who value freedom over luxury. There's fat FIRE, which means retiring early but maintaining a higher standard of living. It requires a much larger portfolio, but it allows for more comfort and flexibility. There's Barista FIRE, where you save enough to partially retire but still work part-time to cover some living expenses and health insurance. And there's Coast FIRE, where you save aggressively early on, build a big enough nest egg, and then let compound interest carry you to full retirement without needing to save more later. The beauty of FIRE is that it's flexible. You can adapt it to your goals, your lifestyle, and your personal values. It's not a rigid one-size-fits-all plan. It's about gaining control over your financial future. But let's be honest, FIRE isn't easy. It requires sacrifice. You might have to drive older cars, skip luxury vacations, live in smaller homes, and resist the pressure to keep up with others who are living large. It also requires a strong understanding of investing, budgeting, and long-term planning. However, the rewards are enormous. Imagine never worrying about money again. Imagine spending your days traveling, starting passion projects, volunteering, or simply relaxing. Financial freedom gives you back control of your time, and time is the most precious thing we have. If you're serious about pursuing FIRE, start by tracking your expenses. Know exactly where your money is going. Find ways to cut costs without sacrificing happiness. Increase your income through raises, side hustles, or new skills. Save and invest every extra dollar you can. And most importantly, stay patient and stay consistent. FIRE isn't just a dream for the lucky few. It's achievable for anyone willing to be disciplined, intentional, and focused over time. Your financial freedom journey can start today, with one smart decision at a time. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more personal finance strategies, and drop a comment below telling me your biggest financial goal. Let's build financial freedom together. See you in the next video.